The xWoman met Donald Sterling back in 1995. I was a wee lass at that time. I was still a teenager back then. 1995. Crazy, crazy time. But a friend of mine worked for the organization, the Clippers organization, and told me about the internships. Knew I needed to do an internship, so she told me to come down, fill out an application, whatever, whatnot. I happened to be standing in the lobby when Donald Sterling got off of the elevator. And my first impression of him was I thought he was a little sweet, you know, maybe homosexual. I thought that, I mean, this is LA and, you know, he's flailing his hands and saying stuff and, you know, doing, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying that if you flail your hands and you talk and walk a certain way, that makes you gay. I'm just saying he came across as if he might have been grappling with, I guess, his homosexuality. And that was my first impression of him. And then he actually said to me, and I'm going to paraphrase here. He said something to the effect of, "Oh my God, you have red hair. You have naturally red hair. I love redheads. You have naturally red hair and freckles." Then he asked me what I was mixed with. What are you mixed with? What is your racial makeup? At the time, like I said, I was a teenager. I didn't know that potential employers could not ask you things like that. People you don't know shouldn't ask things like that. But I'm not going to go into the interview. It wasn't typical for Mr. Sterling to interview interns, but I guess since I was there and my friend told him I was there to interview for the internship, he just decided to hold the internship. But after leaving out of that 20 or so minute interview with him, I again got that he might have been in the closet on his sexuality. I also got that he just lacked a general respect for people. I think he was above people. He thought he was above people, not any particular race. He just thought he was above, you know, everybody. I got that he was a little sexist, you know. I mean, a man who has a wife and a mistress and brings them both to, you know, the same place. I don't know. Maybe his wife is down with that and don't really care as long as she gets to stay the wife and the other one just stays the mistress. I don't know. So I left thinking he was a little sexist, had like a William Randolph Hearst type, you know, attitude. I'm better than, everybody's beneath me. And I also got, you know, because as I was sitting in the interview, I'm not going to go into the whole interview, but as I was sitting there, he did say, you know, I'm usually not attracted to black women. Something to that effect. I don't particularly find black women attractive. I think he said something to the effect of they lack class or they're not classy or they're not something he said. And it was kind of weird. But I left there thinking he might be racist. He could very well be racist.